Tonight, a DPS crash report shows a Montgomery County deputy was speeding and at fault for a crash that killed his partner. ABC 13's Luke Jones has been digging into this. And Luke, despite that, the deputy apparently hasn't been charged or even cited.
Yeah, none of that's happened yet, and we do want to stress this crash report is preliminary. DPS says its investigation into the crash continues tonight. As for why no citation, they didn't really explain that. All they said is it was up to the discretion of the investigating trooper. We were also curious about the possibility of criminal charges. One legal expert we spoke with says they're actually a lot rarer in these fatal crash situations than you might think.
Deputy Charles Rivets, 18 years with the Montgomery County Sheriff's Office, abruptly and tragically cut short February 21st. He was thrown from the passenger seat of a county-issued vehicle and run over in Centerville, about 115 miles north of Houston, while escorting a prisoner from Oklahoma back to Montgomery County. This crash report we just obtained says the driver, Deputy James Francis, failed to control speed and struck the back of an 18-wheeler, causing the patrol car to roll over and sparking a chain reaction crash that would eventually involve 5 vehicles.
But it does show that there was some fault on the part of the deputy, unfortunately.
Attorney Brent Mayer routinely tries cases involving crashes. He says even if the deputy's found to be negligent, investigators would have to find extreme negligence to warrant criminal charges.
The term that the law uses is grossly deviating from what an ordinary person would do under the circumstances. People speed on a regular basis.
The crash report lists the posted speed as 75 miles an hour, but doesn't say how fast Deputy Francis was driving. He hasn't been issued a citation, but DPS also hasn't wrapped up its investigation.
And once they have said we've learned everything that there is to know about this, at the end of it, that may be all that happens, is that a citation is issued.
The crash report also notes Deputy Francis wasn't tested for drugs or alcohol. Mayor says those tests are common in fatal crashes, but don't always happen.
I think in this particular case, they did not ask for a sample because they really had no reason to even suspect that impairment was an issue, that alcohol.
Now, the Montgomery County Sheriff's Office tells us it hasn't been given the opportunity to read that crash report. We sent them our copy. They tell us Deputy Francis remains off duty at the moment on workers' comp, but they also tell us they have an internal investigation, and that is still ongoing tonight. We're live in North Houston. Luke Jones, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.